Hello and welcome to my channel. Do you have false memories or memories of things that are different than what they are now? Like things have changed or somebody else may remember it differently than what you do? Well, this says false memory refers to cases in which people remember events differently from the way they happened, or, in the most dramatic case, remember events that never happened at all. False memories can be very vivid and held with high confidence, and it can be difficult to convince someone that the memory in question is wrong. And here, reality comes under attack. It says there must be a huge number of simulated realities complete with artificial intelligence inhabitants who may have no idea they're living inside a game, inhabitants like us, perhaps. So right here it says, I wish I could summon a strong argument against it, but I can find none. So this right here says we are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. So apparently there's a lot of scientists that believe that reality isn't real at all and that we live in a computer simulation. They compare it to the Matrix. It's pretty interesting to read about these sorts of things. I think I'm going to save this to my favorites so I can read more on this page later. And here it says 8 clues that suggest parallel universes. Let's see what those clues are. Number 1, mysterious ripples in space-time may offer proof of parallel universes. That's interesting. Black holes could be gateways to parallel universes. That's interesting as well. And once again, here is like Stephen Hawking, renowned physicist, and let's see. Dark parts of the universe could answer one of the most puzzling paradoxes of physics, the existence of parallel universes. Stephen Hawking has argued in favor of the parallel universe theory for many years. It's very interesting to see who believes in these things. A mirror world could be hiding behind dark matter. South Atlantic anomaly. Could black holes on Earth be portals to parallel universes? 5. Mystery of the Mandela Effect. Are false memories proof of parallel universes? Scientists are naturally divided on this topic, and most think false memories are a result of how we misremember things. Yet perhaps there is more to it than we are aware of. It is suggested that people are sliding between multiple universes, and that's how we can create very odd memories of something we have never seen or heard of in this world. This one says, can parallel universes explain the deja vu phenomenon? We have all, I believe, had that deja vu phenomenon. Like, I've seen this movie before, I've been here before, we've been eating at this restaurant before and had the same food and had this conversation. You know, many of us get that deja vu feeling. Number 7, are some of our dreams glimpses from a parallel universe? Which is interesting. I mean, have you ever had a dream and then had it come true or had something happen and remembered it from a dream? It's pretty interesting. Number 8, stories about people who entered a parallel universe. Oh, yeah, that sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. There are many strange peoples about people who vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. Did these people enter a parallel world, for example, many years ago? Wow. One of the largest newspapers in Venezuela reported about a very strange and unexplained disappearance of a professor who simply vanished in front of many people. He was never seen from again. that is very interesting. There's read more tabs if you want to read about this. Here is the webpage. I find that one very interesting. And here, fallen angels. Are fallen angels among us? That would be interesting. Because if there were fallen angels among us, wouldn't they want to play mind games? Let us know that they're here. Say, hey, you notice all this stuff. Notice that I'm here. I think I'm going to start changing the spellings of words and see if you notice. And here is the book of Enoch, 5 different books. The first book, the book of the Watchers. The second book, book of parables. The third book, the book of heavenly luminaries. The book of dream visions. The book of the epistle of Enoch. The Watchers in the Bible. Here's the names of the Watchers. According to the book of Enoch, exactly 200 Watchers fell to the earth to take human wives. It names 20 of these, explaining that each one was a leader of a group of 10. So that is pretty interesting as well. Let's see if it has some of the names. What follows is a complete list of the Watcher names as I could find. I will add names as I discover more. This one means taught enchantments and root cuttings. This one means taught men to make swords, knives, shields, breastplates. This one is taught all sorcerers and dividers of roots. This one is about sorcery, taught the observers of the stars, taught astrology. This one taught the science of the constellation, taught knowledge of the clouds, taught the signs of the earth, taught the signs of the sun. This is pretty interesting. And here it says, if we take into account what the book of Enoch says about how they gained this technology, then we can assume that the Nephilim giants had their handiwork in ancient technology and machinery. We can also assume that Nephilim beings likely have their handiwork in many technological feats we are witnessing today. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what people believe. See, and this talks about a watcher, a holy one came down from heaven. So, watchers refer to the good angels that watch as well, that come down from heaven, that keep an eye on things. So, you would think they would have a lot more control over things around us than we would be aware of. And this talks about the book of Enoch. The third book of Enoch gives attention to the unfallen watchers. So here looks like there's definitely watchers still around. So I would think that if something was going on, if things were changing, I would definitely think that they would be well aware of what's going on, if not have some sort of control, because I always believe that God is in control. The angels in charge of nature. How many angels are there? Did you know that there are angels to control the stars, the planet, and the forces of nature? Tradition calls them the angels of government or the angelic governors. The number of angels is beyond our grasp, yet tradition since the early Middle Ages has held that angels are arranged into groups called choirs. The number of these choirs has varied between 7 and 11, but most commonly we have recognized 9 choirs of angels. These are the seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominions, powers, virtues, principalities, archangels, and angels. So here's just something else for your thoughts about you remembering things differently and things changing, because nobody really knows why we remember things differently. I remember Smokey the Bear being from the Smoky Mountains. And now Smokey the Bear is not from the Smoky Mountains. He's from some other mountains. And if you spell it, because apparently the Smoky Mountains is now spelled Y and not EY. And I remember the Smoky Mountains being spelled EY along with Smokey Bear. But if I change the spelling and search for this, search instead for Smokey Bear, I will find there is a Smokey Bear cabin in the Smoky Mountains and Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. And that's where I remember Smokey the Bear being from. I don't see why Smokey the Bear would be from some other mountain. Anyway, so please leave your comments, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.